Okay, so we are back now, and once again, this is a non-paying tournament, and I do apologize for that. As you can see, we are listing this as we need people to click links. That is how we pay for our paying tournaments. Our last handful, people have not been clicking between games, so find any of those double green underlined words. It'll cause a pop-up. Click on that link, see what it is. It's in a new window. It's not going to interfere, um, so that way we can make sure that, because we want to pay y'all again, we really do. So all it takes is a handful of people each tournament hitting that button, and we are good, and we can have things rolling. And don't just assume someone else is going to do it, because when we have that happen, we end up making no money. And of course, as y'all know by now, the money goes back to you. So if you want paying tournaments, we need your help.
I wish there was an auditory way for me to give a thumbs up.
I think you just did.
Oh my god, I just blew my own mind.
Yeah. You're in some sort of space-time continuum at this moment. You know?
It's because they're making a new Bill and Ted.
Exactly.
Right, so we saw some great Infestor Ling play out of NavrE last game that you guys may or may not have heard for part of it, and may or may not be in the VOD later on. We're going to hope it is. I think the local recording still should have gone fine.
Yeah, local should have been fine, so you should get to hear that one later on how it went. Also, if you want to shoot us an email, yogi@ivdyogitime.com. It's also right there on the About IvD on our homepage there. And if you do not have a beta key and want to know how you can get one without having to buy one from someone later, shoot me an email. I'll explain to you how you too can get in the beta today.
Alright, so spawning here at the top right, we have fiveyearold, our blue Protoss player. And spawning at the bottom, close air positions from him, we have NavrE, our orange Zerg.
Come on, it's Whirlwind. There's no such thing as close. If you miss scout from the beginning, it takes good old 5 minutes to find that. And we do see a little bit of well, it started out looking like fiveyearold was going to say this is bad for Toss, but he's actually saying this is bad for Terran. I don't think this is a bad map for Terran as a Terran player. Do you?
Yeah. Against Zerg, yes. That's pretty much. I think against Protoss, it's still fine. I mean, I played a number of games here against Protoss, and I really like it. Because once Protoss get their death ball, there's so much room for you to just maneuver around them and just pick them apart really slowly, get some nice ghost hits when they aren't paying attention, and things like that. But against the Zerg, with most people going mech nowadays, it's really hard to go mech on this map. Yeah, you do have a lot of room, a lot of bases, but this map is huge, and mech is immobile. If you're caught on the other side of the map, you're not going to save your bases.
Yeah.
And you really need that maxed out army for mech to be viable.
Yeah.
So it makes it a lot harder. Even TVT, I think bio is more viable on this map than mech. Just because you can outmaneuver it so well.
I think for both Protoss and Terran that this is a really good droppable map.
Oh yeah.
Especially because you've got bases. Yeah, because they're gonna. Most of the time, you see, like in this position, the Zerg is going to continue expanding left across the x-axis here towards the left corner for a little bit before he takes that less secure top ground one. And if you can pump a couple drops in at once, it makes it a little bit more difficult for Zerg to handle. And that's one thing I do like about this base is that. About this map is that it is big, so Zerg can get an artificial sense of safety. But if you split well, if you can manage a couple battles at once, whether it be a drop in one place and an assault on another, you can really do well. And also having an observer over from this distance gives you a decent reaction time.
Yeah. You can actually plan for what your opponent's doing more than you can on a smaller map.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see, we still have our Zerg getting gas here after getting his speed, before getting a third or anything like that, so
Yeah.
might see a little bit of tricky play from him.
Yeah. I'm gonna guess he might go ahead and push the roaches. Either that or he is going to do what he did last time and he just wants to be able to get a very fast layer again.
Yeah, that could be it. We'll see when this next 100 gas hits what he really wants to do. I wouldn't be surprised for another quick layer. Evo chamber coming down now. Still went ahead and took this third a little bit further away from the Protoss. So it makes it a little difficult. You don't want to take that top ground third, even though it's a little bit closer to the rest of your bases, just because it's so close to that Protoss base. That could be his third or fourth. Probe just chilling here on the other side of the map. Looks like you might want to build a pylon over there.
Yeah, that's not a bad warp in location by any means.
Yeah, he is moving the probe down now, so I guess not. It seemed logical to me though.
Yeah, and surprisingly, he's going.
Oh, hiding it behind a tree.
The tree, and these trees actually do work in your favor quite well because they are a little bit difficult to see things in.
Yeah.
We do see the cancel off third there. I guess when he saw that probe moving, he didn't feel safe with that anymore.
Yeah.
We're seeing a bangling nest go up, which is a little bit surprising here.
Go ahead and getting all 4 gases as well? Yeah, all 4 gases.
Quite interesting.
He might have changed his mind. Yeah, we have 4 zealots warping in. They're going to catch this cancel.
And here we go. Are they going to be able to do any damage? We got 14 lings on the way. We got the Twilight Council just finished up right now. And Blink is on its way, as well as the +2. Oh, and look at this.
Zealots get straight in. There were no units there to stop.
Nothing to stop it. The Queen was pulled. Looks like he wanted to get the lings in, but he got them in a nice concaved area right now. Getting the Queen would be a really advantage here, but he's getting to clean up a lot of lings here. Still 2 of them holding, and they're both going to fall at the same time. What kind of damage did that do? He got 2 workers taken out, and he got 24 units killed off.
And he's not finished. He's still warping in more zealots.
And it looks like the lings are going to try to find this pylon immediately, hidden in the bushes, as he is back taking this Queen down and going to continue to work on these workers.
Yeah, pylon does go down. The lings try and come back to help, but see, we have another pylon up just outside the natural as well too, or as well now.
And it looks like the lings are going to try to go in for an assault, which is probably going to be, he's going to probably stop and try to bangling bust would be my guess.
That'd be the best thing to do if you want to try something like that.
No, he is actually going to sit here and try to fight that one. Oh, and he gives the GG. Alrighty, which is going to make it NavrE's map pick going on to the next one. And we're going to get some music playing for you as we are finding out what his map pick is. That will give you time to stretch your legs, get something to drink, and click some links.